Blessings and salutations, wonderful Scorpios and the crosswatchers who love you. I'm Sunny the Urban Tarot, and it's a general collective read, so it may not resonate to all of you, but happy birthday season to you. Happy birthday to all those Scorpios that come through with a view. Whether or not this message is for you, the happy birthday is definitely. Alrighty, so with that being said, this is for read going from December 1st to the 7th. So, I did look into a pre-shuffle. I did want to see what the collective energy, if there was a consistent message from the different decks I was using. And what I did see that there is the users or people who've been playing, they're about to be shocked, but you're not, about the changes, how you moving. And I don't even see as it being like something to where it could go either way, meaning the ones who felt entitled, they've seen that your energy is shifting to those who deserve. You know, you and those you love that you literally put to the side to accommodate or appease certain individuals that I feel, well, you now know for some of them did certain things to get your attention for their motive. Okay? Alrighty. I'm going to pray and get to this read. God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, to our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good for our wonderful, beautiful Scorpios. Amen. Amen again. And Scorpios, I also did see that the tower was in reverse too, and that's Scorpio and Aries energy as well. So let's see what we get for December 1st to the 7th, 2022. Highest good, our wonderful Scorpios. Please, you need to see, please, for the highest good. Sugar, honey, iced tea. Come on, deck, work with me. Alrighties. Scorpio, please, you need to see for Scorpio. December 1st to December 7th, 2022. December 1st to December 7th, 2022. Oh, this is shaking. I got something sturdy holding it in place. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, for Scorpio, please show me to see highest good. It's like me and this deck. One more shuffle. For Scorpio, please. December 1st to December 7th, 2022. Highest good. You know what? Oh, pardon me. I think I had too much caffeine. Alrighties. Scorpio energy, please. Please show me Scorpio energy for December 1st to December 7th, 2022. Ooh. Okay. First thing first. Oh, I like the way the little star look in this little light. Aquarius energy, the star. You are. And I did see that too. That star did come out in a Scorpio birthday read. So either really is the focus is optimistically focusing on healing yourself in a way before that you really see it as your wish fulfillment. You have so much fire in this message here, but also oracle cards and major arcanas is here. Pisces as well. Oh, I just like the way this little colors is looking in this light here. Okay. So, before we look at the bottom of the deck, I want to stress the fact that, well, I'm not going to stress, I just want to express the fact that the challenge in the past even showed this cold icebox energy. I call it the old Marion Scorpio card, which is like, for some of you, you was trying to, like, the challenge in the past was this cold ice box and this Belle Beauty and the Beast energy. Like for some of you, you was really trying the challenge. It's This is the best way for me to explain it. Some of you was not trying to. The challenge was just not taking it into the cups, into the love on what you deserve. To the fact that some of you was adamant that this is just the way it is. This is who you are. This is your armor on. This is the way you're built. But it's like that's true. But showing the Belle side of you with the beauty and the beast within is that looking at these rose petals for and this coldness and it's truly who you are. It's like these cups is there somewhere, Scorpio, there where it's like some of you the challenge was wanting to be more in your cups than you was allowed to be or feeling safe to be. Because it seems like even now currently with this King of Wands energy of being strategic, and even I seen like this supernova energy coming out too in the pre shuffle, where supernova is like the most empathetic person had they break, and it's more or less the way you're focused to get to your wish fulfillment is to the point where it's not saying where it becomes obsessive, but it becomes the only thing that it could be obsessive to the point where anything in your way is more or less you see it as at one point seeing it like taking it personally, like not like just like a threat, but feeling like there was like a hindrance, and even down to part of it is true because it seems like what you do and how you move, people gravitate to you, and it's not always in the best way, and it's showing like when you're moving forward to this forgiveness is understanding like, okay, you know the part they played, you know the part you did too, and now you seeing, okay, we're not gonna just keep saying what we didn't do and just more or less get to the better part, what happens after this. And I think for some, again, when I seen somebody holding on, whether it's you in that connection, it was because it was like an intimidation I feel for some of you, for them even letting go or you letting go of them. Pisces energy, Capricorn, Aquarius. Look at this. Independence, Nine of Pentacles, standing on your own. Alrighties. Yeah. It's like this new step that you're taking for some of you when you in this healing place is just to really move into a different space to where it's like the person who this toxic hold, you really can't give them this information because again, for some of them they'll feel the pain of not being able to be compatible, to blend, and not being on this need energy. Like for some of them, won't take accountability that they do need you, but for some of you, they really do wish they was able to be more of a compatible, okay, a compatible person to you. Keep seeing that devil come up too. Because again, some of them is aware of the need they have for you, and then that fear in itself makes them move in another way to where they don't want you to know, again, their vulnerability or how they feel like they inferiority or whatever it may feel. Some of them don't want to address that. Let's see what else we have for our wonderful, beautiful Scorpios, please. December 1st to the 7th. December 1st to the 7th, please. For Scorpio, please. Now, we have Sagittarius and Taurus here as well. I wasn't here. Come on, Zach, work with me. But everybody's here. Everybody's definitely here. Scorpio, please. December 1st to December 7th. December 1st to December 7th, please. December 1st to December 7th, 2022, for the highest good. Scorpios, please. Show me what I need to see. December 1st, December 7th, 2022. Ooh, okay. Again, this was to the tilt, but it's still in its head is in the tilt towards the wish fulfillment, to the happiness, feeling free. Ooh. What the? Okay. Okay. Oh. This is important here. That you're healing from this right here. You're aware and you're healing. You're healing. You seeing it? This is a, and this is, I was seeing this overall in the energy too of people in the last few reads and the messages in the collective that I was seeing, and I'm very happy that you're starting a lot of seeing that there's happiness and what you want is not on the other person, and even if they did affect you, you know, because we're human, it's not up to them how you heal. Hmm. And your choice going forward is not to deal with them on that level. Like, they're not the focus. You are. Mm-hmm. Because they don't take accountability. And it's what it is. But what I do see is that even in the past, when it came down to this ice box yourself, again, it was like you didn't want to address, like you had this poker face type energy to where it was not really being shown that vulnerability of how you really cared about that part of your self being addressed. And it's like, even now, when you passionately focus to go there no matter what, like, it's like, it's to the point where I get, again, it feels like it's obsessive, but it's so many major arcanas around this King of Wands energy that I feel is you here. The fact that you, it's like you have the devil here, the magician and the strength, and they all upright, and it just feels as if you're over, it's like you're telling yourself over and over that, you know what, which is good, but it's not to the point where it's supposed to run you rampant. Like, you're supposed to be able to do other things, but right now it seems like since the focus is on this healing, it's like you're trying any way or any means necessary to stay happy, to stay in a good place, to just, that's it, that's all. And the beautiful thing, and I kid you not, is showing this forward to forgiveness because you have nothing but love for these people involved. But it's just showing that when accountability come in, I'm gonna have him stop that machine. But I see the accountability come in, it's like you feel how you feel. This is what it is. You have no choice in this because it's like the heart knows what the heart knows. The head, you can't unsee and unfeel what you feel. You could just work through it. And I think that's what you're definitely doing. By any means. Yeah. It's definitely looking as if you really it's like, again, I don't think that you never want to deal with them again. The death card is in reverse. It's just that they are not the focus here. They're not the focus here. They're not willing to roll up their sleeves and get to the meat and potatoes of what needs to be done to get things really going. Whether or not for them, but for y'all too, then you're just going to make it happen for you. Pisces, Leo, Virgo, Gemini, Capricorn. I said Gemini was here. Sagittarius, you're here. Scorpio. Taurus, Aquarius. Everybody's here though. Just everybody's here. Let me get some more clarifying cards. For December 1st to December 7th, for our wonderful Scorpios. December 1st to December 7th for Scorpio, please. Please show me you need to see for Scorpio, please. Sugar honey iced tea mix. The Magician. Ten of Pentacles. It's like you're very much focused on what you treasure, and even with the Magician in revert upright. I'm sorry. It's gratitude. It's happiness. It's like you are aware of the confidence that you're aware of what you behold, all the things within you that make you great, and you literally putting that as the priority. You putting that into work, making sure you're in a good headspace. Let's see, for Aquarius, please. Why did I say for Aquarius? I'm looking at the sorry, y'all. For Scorpio. More clarification for Scorpio, please. December 1st to December 7th. December 1st to December 7th for Scorpio, please. Yeah, it was some backstabbery energy. Kid you not. It wasn't in your head. And it was like even down to the juggling, certain things you made light of what they did. Not saying you're supposed to kick in the door and be like, what you talking? No, it's just more or less certain things they're supposed to have been checked on. See, heavy Leo energy too. But what I definitely see with your man, you definitely manifesting some things. I don't think for 1 second, that's your energy there too, that world. Travel, taking on the world, freeing yourself, ending cycles, no longer investing in things that you see ain't growing. You're not fighting and dealing with the cranky people, low vibrational. You just more or less no longer engaging in that. So I see the Five of Cups, the Five of Swords. It's just a change coming. Fives all through here. Definitely see again, but it was more or less where you didn't really feel the stability or independently trusting that you can be vulnerable. Because sometimes it's like with certain people you see that it's a safe place, but with them you like, how is it where certain has to change as far as the people where you felt should give more loyalty and as much as what you gave them. It's like you starting to see that you're investing more or less in yourself, since you see that they took certain things with you pretty lightly, like juggled with you when they shouldn't have. And where I see where you're in this position of looking good, feeling good, is because you're looking at things in a new way. You're looking even down to the person who was literally trying to power trip as them being like, when you look at them and then you put the real glasses on, like you're looking at them. I don't know if it was a cartoon. I think it was a cartoon, right? So the person got the glasses on, they looking, and it looks, maybe it was a TV sitcom, and then when you put the glasses on, you see them for truly who they are. And then it's more or less they looking, they beefing up, chest up, and you put the glasses on, you see this little tiny little chihuahua. Not saying that's really comparing them to canine. I'm just saying it's making a whole point here. Either way, what I see is with the toxicity, you definitely having the strength just to stay with the clarity of seeing things for what this is. Like, don't get deterred by the BS and what they say and the lies they tell and certain things. It's saying the truth is you are strong. You are, like, even down to, for some of you, they really, if this is like an intimate and is this like this is like somebody that, and I believe this is you too, that even with this King of Wands that really want to do that. I mean, yeah, I see that too. But moving forward to forgiveness, you have love for your family, but you really see certain things for what it is, whether it's the family members or the connections. It's like you see things for what it is. You're not expecting people to be like you, but you can't be how they move. You can't do what they do either. The accountability that you see is that you've been tired of things for a very long time, and now you start to see where you rather be. And it's like that's what it just looks like. Yeah, passion and new purpose that's written for you. The devil's in reverse. Because I do see them returning, but even with the return, it's not for you to stand up and put in the work that you once did before. It's like that's not what you're doing you're not doing that no more. It's a new day, a new phase. Alrighties? So good advice and outcome. Everybody's here, Scorpio. You just seen that you was there. Leo, Cancer, Pisces. Just everybody. Let's go to advice and outcome, please. Scorpio, please. Advice and outcome for Scorpio. December 1st to December 7th. Advice and outcome for Scorpio. December 1st to December 7th, please. December 1st to December 7th. 2022 for the highest good. Advice and outcome, please. Scorpio, please. It's just like, look, it's saying in this process of you healing, you're focused on you. Your options open up the wazoo. You have a different perception on how you make your choices. You taking time to think and interpret everything you see, not like to the point where on some hermit mode, but you're not just taking things off face value or just because somebody say it. This is like because you're well aware and keeping things close to what you know because there's certain places you plan on going, plan on doing, making new moves, and certain things they're not going to be privy to. Because what you're aware and your healing of this connection is like you can heal, but you know what they do, what they're capable of. And you know what you are too. This magician keeps coming up over and over again, upright as it should. Because you're just trying to stay in your good, happy place so you could get all that good happiness that's coming to you. It's like you don't have it to give because honestly, for them, because it's like with them, it seems that this person, which they could be a water sign as well, or they just in this energy to where they jammed up emotionally, so they can't, even if you wanted it to be this great, beautiful thing, they just not ready at this time. It's not aligned, unfortunately. They have a lot of work to do before they can even meet with you and give to what you deserve to be at this point with you. I would stop it there, but I want more clarifying energy here. On this advice and outcome. Heavy Gemini, Virgo energy, Aries is here. Cancer, Pisces. Again, everybody is definitely here. Okay. Clarification on this advice and outcome, please. Clarification, please. Advice and outcome for Scorpio, please. Clarification for Scorpio, please. December 1st to December 7th, 2022 for Scorpio, please. December 1st to December 7th, 2022. Please show me to see for Scorpio, please. Ooh. again, I see this King of Cups is in reverse at the bottom of the deck. That's really where you more focused on you because you see where their focus is. Again, you're still at this nurturing place to where it's not like you don't see any good they ever did. You keeping mindful of the good of them. You look at your options literally is at this place to where you're looking at opening places from where you to really build up your foundation. It's like you're looking at different things that have to do with you. Other options that may be good for you, different, um, intimidating, enticing. It just got your attention. Because honestly, what you see is that you can't no longer just jump in this journey to where it's about loving this person because even from healing, it's like you don't have to invest in them the way you did or give them the knife to put in your back because you trust them and love them because they're going to put that knife there. It's like from what you understand and from what you interpret and even down to the rest, from even looking from their point of view, you know that that's what they do. They see, they have shark, and not to be like, um, when I say shark tendencies, if it comes down to having to survive, they're going to go for your jugular, throw you under the bus. And it's more or less like you're seeing that, like you're aware. You don't you. I don't think you told them like that in those terms, but you definitely let it be known that they are very complicated and intricate, and certain things they ask you to do, they're not equipped to do so. But you still work with them. But even down to a lot of things that have you feeling currently about going forward is literally leaving them behind. The thoughts of how will they deal since they're not working on healing at this time. I think even when you try to hold on, you hear the gossip, the BS, the shenanigans, and then you just have to let them know, like, at the end of the day, like, this is not a part of your plan to be walking behind them and making sure that you know that they're okay when they're not even aware to say thank you. You know? It's like, you're just being more fair and taking accountability to what's right for you. You know, and that's up to them whether they do that, but you was feeling too burdened by that. And you just ready to free yourself and take on the world to the place to where you deserve without it being so heavy. So that's what I see for this read for you wonderful Scorpios for the 1st to the 7th. It doesn't mean that's going to be the whole gist of the week, but that's the overall dominating energy for some in this collective message. Hope this read helped confirm what you need to know, Scorpio. Happy birthday to you. I hope your season went the way you needed it to. And I think for the most, it did. Till next time, love and light.